over. We know he's played a lot of duelisters there as
Flash
well,
initiators are a little dead in my opinion, basically. They'll still win some games here and there, but majority of the time I think they'll sit at like a 20 to 30% win rate.
In the longest of times, they
I think they're a lot lower at the moment. Oh my goodness. Okay, Nongshim on attack, Team Secret on defense.
And it's Sunset here that also, by the way, RB didn't play over in China.
So
no sheriffs on this one. You must have missed the memo.
Issues to tease through, but if there's anyone who does know what this looks like, at least for Team Secret, it's gotta be
holy bro. Danby. It's a great stun from Danby. He made so much space on this one. Yeah, Wild Oreo is in trouble.
Tries to create some space as he pushes
wow.
through with the right clicks, takes out Persia, and tosses out a smoke at least.
Fair play, man. He nearly did good. If he didn't do the smoke there, he might have even had another.
They're going to split themselves up, Zespew as well as Nizzy.
Oh, sorry. Nongshim did pretty good to just run him down.
Spots out RB. Not much else seen, though, Komodo. Zespew. Oh, as soon as the smoke goes off, that could give you a lot more angles to work off of. Play a distraction, let Nizzy dive right in, but the trade wasn't quite there.
Okay, respects, man. Dude, chat, Wild Oreo did unbelievable. He did unbelievable to win this. He got 2 kills, and then he might have got more. Cooley, thanks so much for the tier 1, bro. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, 1-0 on the Pistols.
Team Secret, if you did miss it, opting to start off on the defensive side for this one. There's going to be some teething issues potentially in the beginning stages of this one, because I kind of throw it all the way on back into when we really did see Sunset last time for any sort of parallels that it was in that grand final for Simplicity Gaming back then against
That's a great start for them.
Right? They've played it, you know, really not too much at all since then against Boom Esports again, but yeah, not really a map that's been played. So they do have to kind of figure out in the middle of this map from their scrims.
Yeah, they got some
what other teams are doing.
Trips to deal with. What have they actually got? 1 sheriff, that's it. Just gonna double up default maybe.
Real quick, at least the debut round for Team Secret. They felt happy about that one, and right now to hold default all across the map.
Kellyas. So from what I hear, these is calling and Kellyas isn't. I think.
Yeah.
I'm not 100%.
There's a big point to prove for Team Secret here, I think,
but that's,
in this one as
that's
well.
what everyone's been saying.
Is this the team that is going to make some damage, right? Are they going to make some waves, or is it going to be a little splash?
You don't want a tiny splash. I'm just going to say that. Gravnet at least goes through, but ultimately to no real consequence. Cage was good. Nizzy just in time. Zespew taking the duels. A little bit eager, though, and that will be a beautiful shot from RB.
One of the biggest things right now is going to be overconfidence potentially as well when you're in IGL, setting up your team for you. It's going to be a different mindset to see how Team Secret are really going to be playing this in this map, how deep of a run it goes. Some slight adjustments, of course, from Zespew.
Yeah, waiting for some oversteps.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point in times, you know, Kellyas would have a couple of ideas to throw there as well. There's always going to be a possibility just in the remaining 15 seconds here that could have been awkward.
Oh, guys,
but it's,
it's getting a little costly.
Has to do it all. He does have a rifle picked up, and look at that fault line. Square on.
It got a little costly. They got a plant down as well. It's like a pretty nice eco from Nongshim. Considering they had literally 1 sheriff, to take 3 guns out of them is...
Nongshim, get a plant and remove 3 guns, where we're not buying the little guns, right? We don't have little lesser pistols or specters.
Let's keep a little eye on what Team Secret do here.
So it's quite
I imagine they just bonus it, but
that Nongshim could capitalize upon him winning this bonus round and bleeding over into the round after. So we will really have to wait and see what that impact will be a little bit later on as we do move over into this 3rd round.
Yeah, especially against a team like Nongshim, right? They're Korean, they're definitely going to be
they get a stinger on top and some sheriffs.
A snowball
Ivy has ult, and for the bonus, Team Secret won a fight middle. Cage over the top to TP.
Danby holds out from tiles though, and kicks himself with a little slide over. Wild Oreo, decent trades as the rest of Team Secret have pushed all the way through, but that also means space is given up.
The OG Neon. It's what we know done before. As the plant goes down for Nongshim, the correct line of Persia squandered.
Wait, they could lose us.
Police information.
Still got
now, you know,
Omen
they
to
are
smoke
pretty
the
much
spike.
all coming from the back lines. Main, elbow, that's what you got to watch out for.
Okay, Wild Aria. A great smoke from him. Isolates the one on site.
Great way to play off of it. Looks for the pings.
Wow, Z's is crazy.
No
way.
Saves his life. And
Yeah, she blocked him.
Just to get that line alive. Elias now doing what he can. The Gravnet though, that will definitely
ended up being a pretty good bonus in the end though.
Yeah.
3 guns out, 1 armory bone.
Ricochet in towards Wild Oreo, and Zespew would have been able to.
Dude, Wild Oreo keeps getting kills. I think he shouldn't be getting.
What's not mysterious though is Ivy being consistent on the deadlock as well. We know that he's been playing that and is very proficient. Something that actually just came to mind that I remembered and I was actually overlooking was we've seen Francis play the Viper once before in history. So this is also him onto a fresh agent to try and figure out as well.
They got the ult out of them as well, that's true. They got Omen ult and defense for a fast rotate if they want it. Aggro over towards A, wall combo with a recon. Dude, look at Danby.
Points to bring up there for sure.
It's a great stun. Dude, where's his team? Okay, there's his team.
Well, Persia kicking things off in towards elbow. Team
I can't believe we just take these kills.
To refill that space.
Settle down though. Team secret. Player advantage all spread across the map, and that Owl drone just reveals where Envy is. It's a target on his back at the moment, but RB, he's not with Francis at the moment, so they just need to collect together. See if they can find Envy. And then maybe look to dispatch Zespew, who's close as well. Yeah, trying to force the duel, or at least those numbers
he's so good, bro. He's so good.
Does not falter. That's why he's still on the team.
Great spray. Great patience.
He's him. He's just incredible, man.
Waiting as well, and really not overplaying his hand, I gotta say. When that Owl drone goes out and he gets a couple of shock bolts towards him, some players would just go a little bit aggressive to try and take the fight and catch your opponents none the wiser, but he plays patient, waits for Zespew to come toward him, and they go together at the end. Trades.
They look confident? Yeah, I mean, they were going for jewels, all of them.
Not needed in the end, really, are they?
Definitely not when it's Envy. Oh, look at it.
He looks a little bit confused in the beginning of that. Did I do this? Yes, I did. Let's cheer.
Hey, force him down to an eco as well. It's an incredible start.
Slight eco as well, but they are close to their ultimates, looking for it at least.
That's
but
a
still
shot and a half, that is.
There he is again.
It's a 1-for-1. They have ult as well, and they kind of know there's a gun down towards here if they wanted to force it.
Well, 1 away from a Harness Fury for RB, 1 from Persia as well. Does this sort of Rand
at least know that probably they're holding onto this gun, which would mean there's probably 2 here. They could be tempted to go middle.
You feel like you can easily get 1, maybe?
Meanwhile, if you're Team Secret, you're thinking about all the spots on the map that are dirty right now. That definitely would have to be mid. Nizzy in for the hold. Zespew marking towards the back lines as well. It's going to be B main, and they know exactly what to do. Both lines on the line, and it's the Arc of Fire that
they could even time out here. Nongshim are actually in a pretty bad spot at the moment. They've got Chobra at the venue, and they're up against a lot of ults. I don't know which one's worse for them.
Straight into the welcoming arms of Nizzy. Zespew there as well for a bit of a hold against that eco around there, setting themselves up so far in the 4-1 position. Good bit of defensive action, and action is what we are seeing
the
from
venue
them.
for sure was.
So passive as to let Nongshim get in towards these positions of advantage that they have to try and fight towards now, because look at this little mid-biff that we're going to get.
Looking to take it up, but look at Zespew as well. A little bit over-aggressive once more. Danby reads it as the Master Neon himself.
There was some damage out from the Hunter's Fury and a finish off from Wild Oreo onto Darby, so we'll say see you later to both Neons.
Honestly, if the Silver ult happens like 3 seconds earlier, it's a pretty sick strat.
The course of these games in Stage 2 for VCT Pacific 2025, right? An IGL duelist is something that is very different, uncharacteristic for a lot of teams for specific reasons as well.
Rough start for your continued hate rock. Did they change their whole team basically? Achilles. They kept their 2 best players. You must be liking something about that.
Speaking about vibes,
or is it like an actual org hatred? 4v4. They know that they have no info over towards here, so they push down middle.
An expedition across the map in towards elbow.
I'm a little bit surprised.
And against the no sentinel comp as well.
Because there could be a push up through.
RB's looking at the floor for his recon lineup.
Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah. You only need reactions in this kind of time.
It was good though. They made sure they got the most space possible just in case there was anyone else.
In the middle of the map. We've had a gap behind
That was
us,
sick.
and now we have to play a little bit unorthodox. We've got
Okay, so they should know reactively they are going to push somewhere. One or two.
He was trying to line things up for the team to clear out the site. They've managed to do just that. You've
Great
got
stun.
the Sonic sensor set up, but is it going to be enough to hold off Team Secret? Francis trying to prevent them from marching
He
through.
did good though.
So far, so good as he takes them down out towards Alley.
If he gets one kill, he gets his ult.
Just revealed, one away from Annihilation, has to challenge.
Yeah, has to go in for the 1-on-2. At least isolates the first with the grab, and then
No
Annihilation
way.
comes in, but still Wild Oreo.
Not Wild Oreo,
Crunch.
bro. He's
Oh,
going
that's a
wild.
roughie to come
He's
out
actually
for
going
Ivy
wild.
there. The
He's
thing
just-
about
he's winning
Annihilation
so
is it
many
has
rounds,
to
bro.
bounce off a surface,
Okay,
but
he's
the
won
ball
him
that
2
he's
rounds in my
attempted there,
opinion.
or a
And
wall
he keeps
around,
getting
is
kills that he
just
shouldn't be
too
getting once
close
again. It's probably his
for that
3rd one where he
Cocoon
gets
to
an
get
extra
him,
kill than he
and
should be
that
getting here.
is a
God, the ult.
situation for Nongshim where I feel like that was the round that
Kanu,
they
thank you
needed.
so much, bro. Appreciate the
Looks
37
like
months.
a bit of a recovery when Francis gets those 2 kills.
Dude, I'm glad we got it from his
Dissolve
POV. That was a good
gets
replay. That was a nice shot as well.
Worrisome for him. Even stunned up.
Ah, this was a
Sensor
great
on
replay.
hands there. Yeah, you really just got a feel for Nongshim. Back towards a lesser buy here. Starting to lose a lot of these control positions.
Gonna need a strong mental reset, but Team Secret not allowing you to rest or breathe. Take a look at this position from Zespew. Hiding inside the corner. Does go for a slight whiff with the spray, but there it is.
Whoa,
Kill
that's
at the
rough
end.
to
You got the
watch.
stun as well.
I was kind of just waiting. That is a paper-thin wall. That is a
We're supposed to
paper-thin
play
box. They
committed
can
against an
find him.
eco.
That
Like
they
the
do.
original
They get a
core
gun upgrade as
pre-barrier is really
A
bad.
certain bald caster is cackling to himself somewhere in Korea right now. Anyway,
Don't know who you're talking about, mate.
Nongshim just trying to tap the brakes. Team Secret, meanwhile, alert that middle has been left open.
The thing about the calling style, though, that'll come through for Nongshim at the moment is it is going to be very methodical, right? They need to kind of change it up a little bit with the way the
push
Team
back over
Secret
towards
are
A.
playing around the map at the moment. Some aggression here and there, some passive
Well,
approaches
the
here and
recon's
there as
nice,
well.
and he
This
looks like
one,
he's isolated.
that's a wise
He
play from
pretty much
Dami,
is with
looking
that
for another one,
slide.
and this would be the way for Nongshim to get back in, but they can't finish him.
And that's the thing that you then got to wonder about Team
Okay,
Secret. on
all
the
over
other hand.
towards
The IGL for this
spawn.
side, where
Still
is it?
kinda
You've
low
got the
time,
rolling
big
thunder
jaw
that came
here.
up just
Great
in
shot.
time. Persia slipped all the way through though, and that will take Envy down. With that, the weapons all thrown over. It's just Nizzy left. Goes for the slight transition out from middle. But can he then slice the pie over? There's so many angles to watch out for. Positions as well. Look at that. Towards the back of A-Main. The swing from
Yeah, I mean,
Danby,
this was nice
and
from
he
Team.
finds the
This is nice
headshot
from
necessary.
Nongshim,
That's a big
but
recovery
the setup
for
from
Nongshim
Team
in that
Secret,
round.
like
Maybe
they
a
just
bit
get punished. They
overeagerness
gave him a
in
free
B-main
gun
for
and
the beginning
a
of
one,
Team Secret there,
at
but
least
Rolling Thunder
a best
utilised
a
as
1 for
well to
1.
no avail. It's well played out for Nongshim to be able to get that one back. Great from the shadows from Persia, I might add too as well.
Like the
And
setup's
then just able
fine.
to
It's
kind
a
of
little
catch everybody
risky,
stunned
but
up a little bit in
just
more plays
don't do
than
it
one,
against the
right? You've
eco.
got the fault line that goes through, you've got the
Maybe they're
sensors,
doing
you've got
against
those
the
relay
eco
blocks
because they
as
think they
well.
won't
All
get
of these
spams,
concussive
but
items working a treat for Nongshim in that round, so we're on the board again. But
okay,
we're into a
big
new
round.
where
1,
there's an
2,
operator
3,
out
4,
for
5
Zespew.
combine next. So
See
Team
what he's
Secret
gonna
might
be able
lose
to
their
do with
good
that
start
one.
if they
Currently
lose
off
this
yonder
one.
on the A side of the map, which isn't
Recon
going to
goes
do
deep
too
over
much,
towards A. We got the
considering
wall that cuts off top
where
mid
Nongshim are
and mid
currently
as well, so
towards.
all the time there's
Into
pressure.
mid.
Right, 1, 2, 3.
Is he gonna keep pushing?
He's just going to hold a power line here, you would expect.
Okay.
I wonder how hungry he gets, though, on the back of that owl drone to keep on pushing, because it could be a bait play, right? There could be someone hiding in towards the spawn spot. You don't know where everything else is.
But it's still
Mid
2 passing
is
here.
absence of information for Team Secret at the moment. They're expecting something towards B, perhaps.
Yeah, you gotta keep considering.
Yeah, as soon as
Especially
this
since
wall
it's
goes
off
up
as
instead
well.
of the smoke, they
Okay,
would have created so
plays
much
cautious.
pressure. Jumps
And
over the
anticipates
kill
B
trip,
hit
has
as
heard
well.
it at the
Off
comms
angles
here.
now from Nizzy. Tries to sneak in with a cage, but
kill.
unfortunately heads up
But
to a
he's kind of just sending it in
the
on
rest
his
of the
own.
team trying to play around the smokes backside, back towards Boba. They do not go successful.
I wonder if Francis wants to try and pop the pit here, get a little bit of protection on the site itself. You do have
Yeah,
RB
it's
with
a-
Hunter's
it's
Fury,
a
but more importantly,
rough
you've just got a 5 versus
back-to-back
3
rounds from
at the moment
Secret.
for Nongshim, maybe 4. Dami's noted.
Oh, still though, numbers in spades for Nongshim. Will be the stun, but still look at that RB. The rest of the team, rifles ready.
Yeah, and
Nongshim
they gotta
looking
try
on
to save
the up and
this.
up. They've
Maybe he
got the
throws it
guns,
over and
they've
uses
got the
his ult.
ults.
Who knows?
And and they can certainly turn things around.
Yeah, that one's a bit of a rogue bullet to come out from RB. Maybe that's what it stands for.
The tunnel vision. I mean, the round's already lost before the tunnel vision.
Zespew just trying to hold on to this operator. Really locked out. Couldn't off-put Darby the corner of that box either.
That's a crazy comment. Someone says this is the team secret. I know, that's wild.
Like, where could he possibly be hiding?
Oh, by the timing, you should be able to survive with it, so it's okay. But you look towards the next round, Clack, and I start to wonder, right, it's going to be a hero.
That's a wild comment.
Unless he's giving that to a teammate and wants to play overdrive again. It was not really too successful.
It is though, yeah. This guy's got the way of flaming down. Like that's not getting deleted. You're not getting banned for that one, but that's like the perfect way of flaming. To be honest, he's actually really nailed it.
And they're starting to find more and more rounds.
Let's see what sort of adjustments are. Zespew.
He can't do anything. Yeah.
Now with that operator,
yeah, she can't do anything about it.
Focal point of this round at the moment.
There's nothing you can do.
The rest of the pistols, the supporting cast. I mean, that's the kind of style that you're going to see for Team Secret as well. You would think with an IGL duelist, right? How is my team going to
Okay, with the hero gun, we try and go aggro. Do expect the off angle.
Just try peek.
Sure was kind of close. Stunned himself.
Lucky to be alive.
Yeah, lucky to be alive.
Very fortunate, Komodo.
But
volume up slightly.
The best thing about having an operator is it is still point and shoot. Hopefully a connection nets a kill. That's still going to allow Zespew to have a bit of a challenge. Meanwhile, a regrouping for Nongshim in towards the B site that is now pretty absent of players, bar one. It's Nizzy, one of the newcomers. Let's see if he can still be fancy.
Trying at least, but
yeah, we got the luck on the go as well.
Just got to back off.
We're not overplaying it.
With all the space getting swallowed up, Dambi gets to set up however he wants, and it's going to be up towards the edges of Boba. Revealing area. Supportive recon from RB just to deter their opponents from
on the top if they hit it, or
maybe
you could see them on the back line.
They might not necessarily need him because it is the pistols, but he's still going to be a player here.
Oh, that's where Francis is. Okay.
They're not even aware of it, Quack.
As he begins his slow descent into sight, the rest of Nongshim still holding these crunches.
They fall all the way back, they create enough pressure on site that they think they're over towards site, and they give themselves enough time for the luck to actually get something.
All the damage that is found for Team Secret in the round. Nongshim continuing with the streak.
Yeah, I think you've hit the nail on the head a little bit too hard earlier.
Sonya, what's that
Downloading all the information for Nongshim to try and figure out how they need to be pivoting around this map and off-putting these positions, right? Great lurk to come out there from Francis.
But that's the old map, right? With the pins? Okay, yeah.
Operator at the tail end
I looked at the pins and I was like, hold
on. Not he'll be picking it up. Would be interesting because we have globally seen a lot more.
For the last game, yeah, dude, I looked at it and I was like, there's no way at a 4-5 scoreline someone's saying 30 gifted. Bro got scared, dude. I thought we were making money.
Quicker attempt over towards the A site. Hunter's Fury already in, and Zespew is just caught.
No! Whoa, wait. Where did the grab net land? Wait, this was a 6 strat.
Continues forward, but still Dambi with the trades. Overdrive kicked in.
Wait, I need a replay. I need a replay. This looks really good.
On the rotation.
This looks cool.
Set Sova ult strat. And he's pinned down, stuck into these corners, chased around with the drone too. Oh, Francis!
He's in this spawn again. Would you have it any other way?
Where did the grab net go?
One's superb. And that's a tied-up scoreline, 5-5.
Is it like
a
over
quick
the
one
top
to come
one
out from
here,
Nongshim, a spicy one. Gravnet combination with the Hunter's Fury. They're cooking some things up here. I mean, yeah, the Hunter's Fury went through the floor. I mean, we saw that. If you didn't, well, I've highlighted it there. It still gets a tag. It's still,
yeah, I mean, it still hit him. He could jump. Well, he actually can't jump it because he's perma-crouched. No leak, he hasn't got away with it.
I say starting.
That was nice, though.
They figured things out. They're starting to go even deeper. Team Secret, on the other hand, tapping the pause button.
If there's a little bit of inspiration to come through from the Gen G squad for this composition of
Nongshim,
I think you're looking towards these lurks from Francis going, toe and toe with what Munchkin likes to do and what the team tries to coordinate a little bit here and there. And I say here and there because they don't necessarily need to always be doing it, right? It's just great to have up their sleeve.
It kind of reminds you of what Coach Sungmin, one of the new assistant coaches, I say new.
He's back!
He was there at Ascension.
Oh yeah, you see it here.
Even though they play similar comps and stuff, all throughout Korea,
it bounced off the top
every
wall.
Every team still has different styles, right? You got Dambi in here, you got
that's
Francis,
cool. Goes back at elbow.
Even.
I mean,
and they're doing things to surprise
well,
Team
they're still doing this. Look how nice
style,
this is, though. Look at where it lands. Directly behind him, gets all of this.
Composition on Ascent against Riddle Order.
That's cool, dude.
Ian Wild, it worked. What have we got
Server
next?
ult.
We've got Ascent. When was the last time that they played that map?
That was
really
nice,
was
dude.
the Riddle Order one.
Oh, man.
I'm excited.
If it looks anything like this map so far, it's gonna be good.
Good
Team
strat,
Secret,
yeah,
on the
that
other
was cool
hand,
strat.
look to
I
the
actually think it
leadership of
lands
Coach
on
Meow.
sight and like wraps
Maybe a little
around
bit of
as
Jesse Bash
well.
as well, but
So if they're out in the open
how much
dueling,
can
or
it
if they're
really
trying to
provide?
run away from it, they
Currently
get caught
seeing
also.
forward aggression. Zespew, aided by the Omen Flash. Maybe of the breach
Oh
as
no,
well.
dude,
He goes
dude.
in overdrive.
Oh, but Darby, he's
Oh,
catching up
God.
Envy, just unawares that the Hunter's Fury leaves him to be vulnerable. The
Dude,
rest of his
but
team,
Team
they took
Secret
the
had
main
such a
space.
good start.
He's by himself, and now Darby, hot under the collar. How is he
How is
still
he
alive?
alive?
7 HP.
How's he
needs to
alive?
keep
He's
Whale
out of
down.
there.
He's giving them a rabbit to chase, though, at least, Komodo. Take
Okay,
a look at this.
but it's a
Buys
gun.
So much
He
time
did kinda
away
hand
from
deliver
the
them a gun.
spike. So it might be a weapon picked up, which you
They
never
got the
still
camera
could
to
know, but
retake
at
on
least
this one
the
as
rest of
well.
the team has their defenses shored up around the spike now. Sonic
that shock
sensors
hit
marking
2 of them.
both points, left and right.
But how do you get back into here? Kellyas with one flash.
Yeah,
Far
it's a
in.
nice off angle.
Meanwhile, it's
Did he
RB.
only got one?
Decent
Hold
on the
up.
track so
1-1's good there.
And then you've also got the barrier as well. Dissipates right in time. Smokes aplenty.
Oh my God,
Kellyas
what a
on the
shot.
shot. It's all down to Persia. Goes in and tries
Damn,
to clutch,
dude.
but Kellyas
They
did
ecoed them. They kind
not.
of gave him a gun over towards top middle.
Oh, it's a close one at the end, but it is the pistols getting the job done for Team
Maybe
Secret.
needed to
You
play
see
time
it
there instead of
you hear
descending
there,
it, but
Thrifty to
he
come
didn't
on
know
through.
100% that he killed the diffuser.
That's around the Nongshim.
Requiem Veil, thank you so much for the 14 months. Thank you, thank you.
Just with the full investments and everything, but caught unawares over at A for the very beginning. Great play, simple play. Fault line with an overdrive, but then taking a little bit too much space, leaving the
Yeah,
B side
triple
kinda
ult
open
into this
for
round for Team
opportunity, but just
Secret.
Nongshim not able to hold it at the end. Damage delivered early, trades around. An attempt from Persia. I think he thought that, you know, he didn't kill the diffuser, perhaps, which is why he's got to stay around in the open. Would make sense.
Okay, fast one again. Flash over towards it. Dude, both teams wanted to do a fast strat. Wait.
Once again, but the aggression has been read now.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Did he realize they were pushing
Don't
down
work
mid and
when
reactively
RB
smoke
downloads
himself?
info.
Wait,
Still,
that was
though,
nice
Wario
from
not backing
Persia.
down.
So it's a 4 versus 4 situation now.
As soon as he
We're
gets
still gonna
Omen
go in with
Flash,
haste
he
at the
realizes
moment
they're
towards this
doing a
Bravo
fast strat and he
side.
just smokes
There's a deep
himself
trap
off.
that Nizzy can potentially play off, but he really needs his team to get on over here, which is why the From the Shadows comes.
And you got Kellyas towards the back of this trip
Nice.
as well. Spike getting tapped in. Persia begins to
Great
check.
damage.
Aftershock then deployed, but at this point
The
they can evade it. And at the
oh,
same
I
time,
don't know
the
about
Viper's
this
comes
all.
up.
I
Fault
think
line
as soon as
and
they take
recon.
market, they just get
The Kellyas
spammed
and
down.
See
I
how
think
they
they're all
utilize
gonna
that,
die from
well,
spam.
Utility. Recon towards the back, fault line into the pit. And
Okay,
at
this
that
is not
point,
how I thought it
Arby
was gonna
has
go
to
down.
dig deep. Francis doing what he can, but ultimately gets traded off. Persia then, once again,
it's
the
still not
last
a good
one towards
ult.
the back, tries to make use of B main, but
Okay, I mean, it was a little bit
sussed out.
scrappy.
Yeah.
It was a little bit scrappy,
These,
but Team
slight player
Secret
advantage rounds in the last
managed to
couple
get
of
2
Team
at the
Secret have
end
really
here.
just
Got
worked the
7.
trade, haven't
It's a
they?
good
They've been
half
able to
from
go in
them.
together as a unit and get those trades at minimum. At maximum, they're just winning those duels. And you think that that's an opening kill going the way of Nongshim as well, right? We saw in the last series how many opening kills we had from Boom and then just non-conversions. Similar sort of approaches here in the way that it's turning out. Still, don't think it's too bad of a
You
half.
think we see a
all
lot
things
of deadlock
considered
at
for
the
Nongshim
moment?
at a
Yeah,
5-7.
but I mean, we
Could've
already
tied it
have.
up,
We'll
right?
see a good
6-6
amount of
could have even
deadlock,
taken
probably
the
the
lead.
highest percentage we've
before
ever
that
seen
Thrifty.
in this stage.
But at least
It's
then
just in a good spot. It's
some
hard to play
successful
against
retakes coming out from
callers
Team
when they're on
Secret,
attack
showing
against
off
it on
slight
defense.
flexibility.
And
Nongshim, of course,
the
though,
Gravnet, the fact
as
that it
you mentioned, not
refreshes
out of
is
this
like
fight.
very,
5 to
very
7
strong for
is
just
a
defaulting on
really,
attack now.
really nice
You can
scoreline
like
to work off of.
forcibly take positions.
Now we can have
Just
a
a
little bit
good
of a
agent.
chit-chat as well. Figure out
Especially as the
things that
initiators
need
are
to
slowly getting
change
nerfed
for
and
the
nerfed.
switch up of the halves. Team
There's
Secret.
still the recharge
They opted
util from some of
for
these
the defense
sentinels
side
that
of the map to start off,
can
so
kind of
going
fill
on
the
towards
void.
attack. Really, what is this going to look like now when
And the
you
wall's
do
great,
have
to be
this
honest.
Neon as your IGL,
The wall's really
right?
strong.
For the defensive side, they've already been getting super aggressive. Are they going to turn it up to 11 going on to the attacking side, or are they going to be a little bit more level-headed and play with the aggression and the passive approach that Nongshim would really have to adjust just in the middle of this, because you also have to consider for the Korean side here, yeah, it's still the core 4, but we're changing a couple of agents, we're changing roles as well, right? It's no longer Francis side shelling, it's RB. What differences does that have here? Francis is on this Viper as well, right? So they're trying to adopt and adjust in the middle of this.
At the moment, it's 1-0 on the pistols for Team Secret.
Sure, my dear Komodo, is the fact that you can keep your eyes peeled for this. You definitely want to wonder how Zesby is going to pilot the rest of this team on this attacking side, given how aggressive he's already been.
Well,
retake over towards A and they push down towards middle.
For the, at least early beginnings, fault line at the ready with the recon already used in with no real utility return.
It's a fast push behind, but they get the info of the trip. How do they react to it? Normally people will push. Trip breaks.
For a post plant in a 5 versus 5. Okay.
Nicole goes into push and they're already waiting.
Because you're aware of the flank, you just continue pushing up. Okay, Nizzy.
The kill.
Through the smoke, back into the site, and take a look at what's happening towards Ali as well. Now marking things down, all from elbow. Francis, he did what he could, but at this point, it's just down to Persia with this ghost. Looks for the clicks, but it's Kelly's once again. Numbers
6
for
shots from them.
Team Secret.
Double
they
pistol.
Pick up another pistol.
Yeah, that's both of them collected upon here. So if they're able to just double down, that'd be 4 rounds essentially with pistols included in the secondary ones, right?
Envy, yeah, dude, I had him in my VFL and then I took him off.
Successive it was for Talon in our last series. If you did miss that one, dismantling Boom in a quick 2-0. That pistol rounds. And I'm highlighting the fact, right, that they don't really see any big utility components thrown their way on the side itself, so they do have to expect a quick flank to come on out, and they were very wise to that.
Double sheriff on this one. Just picked up the cage in time. Okay. Hey, what though? That's nice from Team Secret. Actually broke the
cage trips.
Broke the camera. Create a little bit of pressure.
Lurk and 3 to watch mid. Well, 4 if you consider.
Triple swing out. They don't want to get the orb and let them know that they want to push. Okay, now they should just get the orb.
And it's an antsy Nongshim that continues to push up. They're looking for some fights, but it's Team Secret now with the fault line setups. Zesby, this is a round that he's been hungering for.
Wait, is that how I say his name? Zesby?
Yeah, see what he can do here on the side itself. That would have been a great shot to come on out because you look and, well, RB is in another postcode, going to try and maximize the ultimate gathering. Picking up the second one there. Hey, look, you're still giving favor for it, sure. You take what you can when the round is just lost. See if you can pick up any extras at the end here.
What? Oh, what was that?
Hold!
Oh, and RB is happily lapping up onto those 2 kills until the unsuspecting player from mid shows up, but still, Nizzy!
Just trampoline bouncing around, not on Neon.
Okay.
On half HP already, by the way, so I don't know about that one. He's given over some an ulti point. He just had the ghost, so I mean, they'll upgrade, but still.
Both happy and not happy. Thank you for the 30 months too. Thank you.
Silly antics from Ascension 23, or even just throughout the Challenger scene so far. But ultimately, it still is a round picked up. But
what I think about the foot changes? Let's wait and see, man.
Yep, and he was.
I think they needed to make a change.
In the middle of the round, and the third.
I kind of agree with Sideshow on paper. I'm not sure it's the change that I would have made.
Is not going to work out for him. He's
well, that doesn't mean it's a bad change.
Aggressive and being successive, but also then just getting flicked aside.
Preparations from Nongshim.
We'll see what they can do.
It could have been an aggressive play, so a lot stacked up, but now it's just the trades. Kelly's sudden double picked up. Nizzy,
wait, this is the big buy round.
This is sloppy from Nongshim at the moment. You understand the idea that they want to go, but they're peeking individually. That's 3 individual peaks that they've just gone for, essentially. Dami got the first. It's just not worked out for Persia and RB. Now you're at a deficit in a bonus round. And Team Secret have pumped the brakes. They've slowed it down. They can wait for the rest of the utility, which they don't really need to do so, by the way, because they've already got it all. Recon, Aldrone, Fault Line. They can certainly.
This is nice from them. They just cut sound, make it feel like they could be anywhere on the map, create the pressure. Still good drone if they want to hit this. No smoke though.
Yeah, let your opponent sweat a bit. If anything, Ivy might not be able to react in time, even though he has this grab net.
Got him.
All right, plays around the drone, throws it just in the nick of time, but he gets stunned up as well. Francis arrives at the crime scene, but still needs the opening. Here comes the rolling thunder, and all of a sudden Francis
uses the speed to go around fast. That's good from him.
To get planted. 40 seconds on the clock now, and Francis has repositioned all around. Does Team Secret become aware Kelly's with the check, and it's a snake bite just to try and flush him out as well. Baiting out the duels, but Kelly's takes it.
Outrageous
bonus round. That is huge for Team Secret.
Outrageous
the
round.
fact that Kelly's
That
gets
pretty
that
much
rolling
wins
thunder
in the
as
game,
well.
by the way.
Not really to
That's
go
the bonus,
and
force
get
him
together
back
and
to an
find the
eco.
kill on the concussed opponent, but
first
to buy
two
enough time to
were
scare
great,
him
man.
away, make him scurry
Not
for
sure
safety
should
while
be
they get
killing
the
the
plant.
second here, but
Really quick realizations
maybe
from
Bojo
Team
shouldn't be
Secret
swinging.
here. Oh, what a shot to come out from Nizzy, but yeah, really, you know, it's those individual peaks in the beginning there that kind of really hurts Nongshim.
Definitely bringing the vibes, continuing to tap away at that
Danby,
corner. And now Nongshim once
Hero,
again.
dude, they used to do this all the time.
See maybe what Dami can
The
do with
hero
this shotgun
Bucky.
here. We're talking about Corrode being possible to bring out a lot of shotguns. Well, Danby is kind of known on bringing out this Bucky on the Neon. How quick he gets up in your face and delivers just a decisive blow. Don't think that Team Secret are really going to allow that though, because this is really slow. There's a trap wire around the corner if he even wants to try and go for a little bit of a deeper stroll. So he's just going to have to bunker down here.
Yeah,
And
the
I mean,
smoke
this is
and medic
Valorant,
kind.
you know that this
I mean,
corner
you
is
would
just
hear
gonna be
them.
cleared
It
by
doesn't
some
really
sort
do
of
too much.
utility.
Yeah, they're going back into the Bucky, and the
Meanwhile,
Bucky's
Nizzy's
going to
calling
get
to the team
baited
that he
in.
doesn't really see too much towards B
Oh, this
main,
has so much potential.
Still got to be cautious, right? Here comes
Oh,
possible Bucky. He does at least get the first
He
one.
got the perfect
Still
timing, but then he
ultimately
wanted to
traded. Envy then
run
back in.
in.
Nizzy now rotating over, and he finds one for his troubles.
Yeah, just the pistols again, remember now. So we'll see what damage Nongshim can do.
I mean, he still got
They're
one,
able to
but
pull away this round again in a thrifty variety. It could be huge, but I don't think they're
why
gonna be
he
able to
run?
do
Yeah, I
it.
got nothing for you.
Spotted as he tried to hop across that one way, and Francis.
So
might
I'm
have
gonna
spotted
start
out
looking
an
up here as well.
opponent.
I mean, he's
This
just
is
been hurt on
Nongshim's
a
map.
reload there. Nizzy just
Yeah.
communicates that to the team, and look at them. They're all hungry for this one. Be careful, folks.
Okay, flashes, but that will be that. And it almost looked as if Francis was.
Okay, they
trying
might
to
need to do a
outwork
little timeout.
Nizzy,
RB has enough
the
money
other
to
one.
get an
Oh,
ARB.
but at that point in time, it doesn't really matter because he's
If
lost the
that's
rest
what
of his
Danby
friends,
wants.
right? So
What are you gonna do?
this is the time for Nongshim that they really need to start to bring something back. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a timeout to come out from them, get Silkanon and Sungmin in the comms. Need to figure something out because at the moment, Team Secret are making great decisions and they're hitting some really good shots.
Just like Big Time said, new team, a lot of new colors brought into
Yeah,
this.
definitely worth a timeout.
Same.
We'll see what Nongshim could do.
It's slipping away.
Well, okay, you're colorblind. He's giving me a cheeky smile as I said colors. What, Komodo?
5 to
Should we
11
check
though.
in on
Yeah,
Chobra? Where
That's
is it at?
red on the
Oh yeah,
screen
come on.
right
I don't know. 5 to 11. Not the scoreline that you wanted to see for Nongshim here. Again, I know I've highlighted this a couple of times, but for the parallels and what this means for our Ascension teams and this Ascension
Right.
winning team for
He's got a little
Nongshim
popcorn
Red
thing.
Force here. Failure to get to playoffs means elimination and relegation back to Tier 2. And we've just had a couple of players on the opponent's side that have just come from there. I love that, by the way. KO is my favorite agent.
The way it looks, yeah. Well,
The popcorn? Yeah, I would have
yeah.
got rid of the popcorn
Well,
after the 4-0 start, to be honest. But
definitely not the result that I was expecting today. You know, regardless of the predictions, it's Nongshim's map pick, and this is not the exact score line that they're.
Yeah, well, I mean, you think, you know,
Okay.
Pearl's gone, Split's gone, what do you go for? It's an unexpected map. Talon did the same thing and they came out, guns
Recon
ablazing.
out, fast strat, and they
as well.
ate
Ooh,
that
what a
recon,
attack,
dude. They
what a
ate
shot.
that recon. What
That's just
recon
found
is this?
3 extra members, confirmed that they're
Scanned
still around
4
from RB.
people.
Now you consider, will the Hunter's Fury come out after that ping? And yes, it will. Shroud to step out of dodge, but 80 points of damage already delivered, furthering.
Oh, that
I
is
thought
close.
that would have connected again, but it just didn't.
That was
Meanwhile,
close, though.
you're stuck here.
Did get an
Two.
extra tag.
Ivy's deployed the barrier mesh in mid, so you
It's a
can't stroll
great-
up there.
it's a great
You've got
pulse
Francis
over
on
towards
a very
B.
deep line in towards B main as well, so you have a really good idea at the moment as Nongshim for a couple more moments
this
now
wall over
on
towards
where
mid's
Team
interesting.
Secret are.
Precisely, right? Deep positions found.
They're going to wait for it and burst
Early
over
phase in
towards
the round,
middle.
you just block off
Surely RB's on
A-main.
top of
RB
this.
has to be finding 1 or 2 here.
Purely barrier mesh from before. RB will
Oh,
be alert.
wait,
Check
what?
The triple
How?
spray.
no,
Just all over every
his
single
aim.
Team Secret
His
player that
aim was
tries to
nowhere near
trust for it.
Envy.
RB denies.
How did the
Rogue
bullet hit?
Rogue bullet!
How
That
did the
shot
second
should
bullet
have
hit?
never happened! But it did. I
Chat,
said he
check
needs
out
1
the
or 2
second
there
kill.
because
His
it would have
second kill's
exploded
crazy.
a map gap up through mid, allowed them to pivot to A or to
What?
B, pulled members out into the open. But the fact that he just finds all of them.
And just casually shrugs it off.
Yep. They know that they've got to focus on this map.
Definitely going to need so much more. You still have that op to work off of. RB's
gun barrel spotted.
Ooh, new wall. Wild Oreo shows the gun through it, insta-hit, and reaction over towards B was the original plan.
You got to remember the Hunter's Fury was just used by RB.
Is this a hard retake?
It is a free
And it
plan,
is.
So I look towards I.
They have drone.
Get the annihilation here.
Yeah, how do you figure this out?
Wait, he stunned his teammate.
Rounds. Team Secret have read that they want to continue pushing, prevent the retake from coming online. But Nongshim, they've stacked up.
Yeah.
It's 3 kills now, and Dambi with the overdrive. He's off, and Nizzy can't find the shot.
Dude, I need to find this.
Oh, we have had so many laughs today.
I need to
from
find
Nizzy
this,
jumping
this
around
RB
in a
kill.
couple of rounds ago and making us think, oh, it's doable. To an overdrive jumping around as Darby there. Guys, I hope they're having as much fun as we are.
Certainly looks like it. A lot of laughs and smiles as he was finding that final kill. But at the same time, ultimately,
little by little, Nongshim just getting the job done.
Like, what?
I just don't like the fact that it works, but it's just funny. Now the operator is out from Darby though.
I'll have the replay ready in a bit.
Zespu's gotten out a short.
Oh man, again.
He's got his own
I mean, the first one was the gun through a smoke.
You got to be a little bit more careful because Zespu does have the overdrive on.
Jesus, RB's popping everyone.
RB, that's an experience, but still Nizzy trying to create some more space. Market, presence, found. Francis holds down the line, looks for the tap, and swaps back over in towards main as well. Envy though for the trade, but now he finds himself alone.
Yeah, you just got to be careful that Darby doesn't miss this shot and give an opportunity, but you know he won't. He's already on the power line, and that is a powerful round to come out from Nongshim. They, on the back of that timeout that they call, have got 3 on the trot, and they are making sure that they are not giving Team Secret any more space to find map point.
Because I think this is crazy.
Exactly as you mentioned, no space early on in the round. I mean,
did I go too early? I went a little too early, but it's fine.
Couple rounds now. Early sprays. First it was in the A main. Now it's into B.
Dude, look at the second kill.
And the shot just comes through the wall. Great awareness, great pre-fire. Coming on out there. See how much more Nongshim have in the tank here.
Absolutely messed up.
Expect that they've got to refill somewhere.
That is... I don't think I've ever seen one that crazy in Valorant. It's so messed up.
Slow it down. They've gone fast and it's just not been working. Now see what they can do. I'd be expecting some breach utility here, going for a peek with a stun, with a flash, trying to assist. They'll be baiting out what utility that they can.
RB getting a decent read at least. Blocking off Market as well. That's that early barrier mesh that we're talking about.
Such a focus.
Nice shot, bro. They are aiming right now.
Yes, he's not been able to see opponents.
RB just wins every duel, plus 3 rounds.
Couple of rounds.
With Kalias gone, that might make things a little bit tougher for Zespu. So, just hover around middle, trying to find whatever you can.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Nongshim are happy to... Oh, there it is.
I love the timing. As soon as the barrier mesh is about to go down,
this is really nice from them as well.
You do get tagged out though by the
they slow play the...
hold up. Trying to see what he can do for this team, trying to get on in towards this B site. They need to look for the plant because there's 30 seconds to go. The spike has been elevated now on the plat. That makes things a lot more difficult. And even with 30 seconds, they will still bulldoze their way into sight. What a call from Zespu. And now Dambi and RB trying to do it all. They've swapped on over
like the,
to the rifles.
They're like the wall into the save of the Viper. That's pretty cool.
10 seconds till the recon. Can you afford to wait that long?
I don't know. That's the thing. Still trying to slice the pie, but where could these Team Secret players be? That's what you have to wonder. That's what you have to consider. And it's Zespu with the unexpected anno by the corner. RB, try as he might, it still is ultimately the numbers that prevail.
That was
Map
close,
points
man.
now found.
Okay, 4 goes at it.
Secret.
RB is really shooting.
We found where Nongshim ran out of gas and need to go for a bit of a refill, didn't we? 3 rounds in a row before Team Secret gets back into the map.
They missed up a
is
little bit on
point,
B.
as you mentioned. Oh, the spike, it was just retrievable from the bottom there, so that's actually kind of a little bit lucky.
Slimmetry, hello mate, how we doing, bro? Thank you so much, dude.
Thanks
for 18 months, thank you for everything, bro.
Just as RB
doing okay,
tries for the 1 versus 3,
dude.
and they eventually do go out for the trades. 4 in a row, Nongshim.
4 chances.
We're back towards standard proceedings for
Recon
tickle
over
at the
to...
beginning
Wait,
of
is that
this
the recon
round.
they did
Quick
earlier?
A-main
On top of the
exploration,
little...
falling on back,
Right, on top of the little
baiting
box.
out some utility.
Meanwhile,
Hello,
Francis
mate.
with B main again.
Dude,
Their
with
team
how
seemed
RB's
will
been aiming,
begin to
yeah,
work
I
their way
don't blame
around
him
that
for just
for now.
swinging out middle all the time
Back
as
in the
well.
middle, and RB alongside Persia still trying to block off this entrance.
Ivy still with that annihilation as well, mind you. It's gonna be a good top mid pop if they wait for this breach utility.
Door gets broken.
Barrier mesh dropped.
And that's gonna create some gaps
Oh, the
across
timing
the
of
other
that.
sides of the map as well. Wild swing
Wild
from Wild
Oreo again. I'm not
RB
sure he
for
should
the
be getting
trade.
one.
All of a sudden, Davi, as he extends his
sticks
reach,
around.
ultimately gets stunned up with the op shot whiffed.
Yeah, didn't expect the fault line to come there, and he realizes it right at the last moment.
Oh, RB though.
Player advantage for Team Secret. Reset, go together. Nizzy on the lurk. Kelly's picking up the Rolling Thunder. If they want 100% this, they use it to get in towards the site because 30 seconds, it starts to get a little bit sweaty.
30 seconds left.
A bit. Those droplets of sweat beginning to pool all the way up, especially around this A site. RB, he does have the read, but without the numbers, I'm afraid it's not going to hold up too long. Annihilation was spent,
Dude,
but there it goes. Right by the wayside.
Holy,
Cespew
Team
in to
Secret.
deliver
Double
the
pistol
win.
helped him a little
13
bit,
to 8
but
at the
still
end
looked
of
very
that one.
nice.
A map that was selected
Very,
by
very nice.
Nongshim.
And honestly, Nongshim just kind of got into it a little
Yeah,
bit
Team
too
Secret
late.
have come out guns blazing,
and
haven't
took
they?
too many
From the
risks.
beginning of this map, from the
But
5-1
the
start that
scoreline.
they had before we see Nongshim start to really get in towards